The tension between Dr. Simone Whitmore and Quad Webb has been a topic of interest among Married to Medicine fans for quite some time now. Recently, many fans have been questioning whether Dr. Simone is low-key jealous of Quad's success, particularly in how she's chosen to live her life. Let's face it, when it comes to the drama in the Married to Medicine universe, this latest chapter seems to have some real weight behind it. When we look at the lives of Dr. Simone and Quad, it's clear that they've taken very different paths. While both women have experienced their fair share of ups and downs, the way they've handled their challenges is strikingly different. Dr. Simone, who is a dedicated physician, has always been open about her struggles in her marriage and the challenges of raising a family. She has a loving, yet sometimes complicated relationship with her husband, Cecil, and has voiced her concerns about balancing work, family, and personal fulfillment. Over the years, viewers have seen Simone's emotional journey as she navigates the pressures of family life. She's openly spoken about the difficulties of raising children and the impact it has had on her career. However, in recent times, Dr. Simone seems to be facing a new layer of tension, especially when it comes to Quad. On the other hand, Quad Webb has managed to build a very different life for herself. After her divorce from Dr. Gregory Lunsford, Quad has become one of the most notable stars of the show. Not only is she funny, smart, and independent, but she has also been successful in carving out a career outside of her marriage. Quad has kept the spotlight on herself despite no longer being married, and that's something that many fans and even Dr. Simone might find difficult to ignore. Quad has embraced her single life and has taken on new challenges, including focusing on her career and personal growth. Her decision to remain child-free has also made her stand out, especially in contrast to Dr. Simone's life, which has been largely centered around her family. The interesting part of all of this is the shift in energy that fans have noticed between Dr. Simone and Quad. It's hard to deny that something has changed. While their relationship started off with mutual respect, some fans are now wondering whether Simone's energy toward Quad has shifted from friendly to a bit cold. There are subtle hints, such as shaded comments and body language, that suggest Dr. Simone may be feeling some type of way about Quad's success, and even more so about her life choices. Could it be that Simone is feeling jealous or left behind? One of the most obvious signs that something is going on between Simone and Quad is how Simone has been vocal about the struggles in her marriage. She's openly discussed the difficulties she's had in her relationship with Cecil, especially when it comes to balancing family and career. Simone has even expressed concerns about whether or not she made the right decisions when it comes to having children. It's clear that Simone has put a lot of her energy into her family, and at times, it seems like she may be questioning whether that was the best path for her. Meanwhile, Quad has made the decision to focus solely on her career and personal growth, which is something Simone may be feeling envious of. Quad's independence and success are undeniable. She's built a life for herself that doesn't revolve around being married or having children, and it's clear that she's thriving. In many ways, Quad's decision to focus on herself could be something Simone admires, but at the same time, it could also be something she resents. One of the most telling moments that exposed Simone's feelings toward Quad came during a recent episode when Simone made a shady comment about Quad's choices in life. Although it was subtle, the comment seemed to hint that Simone might be harboring some resentment toward her co-star. Fans immediately took to social media to analyze the exchange, with many speculating that Simone may be struggling with some unresolved feelings about her own life choices. After all, it's hard not to wonder if Simone feels like Quad's success is a reminder of what she might have given up in order to focus on her family. It's also worth noting that the underlying tension between Dr. Simone and Quad may not be entirely about jealousy. There could be deeper issues at play, like the way both women have handled their personal and professional lives. For instance, Simone has been very open about her feelings regarding motherhood, especially as she balances raising two sons with a demanding medical career. She's shared her challenges with the pressures of being a working mom, and it's clear that she's felt the weight of those expectations. Meanwhile, Quad has been able to pursue a career without the same demands. Simone might see Quad's path as a reminder of what she could have chosen for herself, an independent, child-free, and career-focused life. This ongoing tension could also stem from the differences in how the two women approach conflict. While Simone tends to be more open and direct about her feelings, Quad has always been a bit more reserved, preferring to keep her emotions close to the chest. This contrast in personalities has made for some interesting dynamics over the years, and it's clear that both women have had their fair share of disagreements. However, now that they're in very different places in life, their disagreements seem to be taking on a new layer of complexity. Ultimately, the question remains, is Dr. Simone jealous of Quad's glow-up? While it's impossible to know for sure, the signs suggest that there might be some underlying tension between the two women. Whether it's jealousy or simply a product of their very different life paths, it's clear that the dynamic between Simone and Quad has changed. What's most intriguing is how this tension might evolve as their lives continue to unfold. Will Simone ever be able to come to terms with her feelings, or will this resentment continue to bubble beneath the surface? Only time will tell.